The agreement for national unity gets 8 recommendations. The third recommendations, now they say, well, wetin don't happen these 2023 elections, enough will happen again. We for ensure say, wetin happen, we correct am. Wetin happen, no happen again. And then begin for identify some of the things then we make wetin happen. And one of the things that we they identify, now the choice of the composition of ECSL, the one that we organize the elections, the members of ECSL. Yeah. They say because 10 people they are now presidents, they appoint them. They're highly likely for doing it in president what? And president they contest the elections. So for let this not happen again, let president not appoint them again so no more. Let we get a search and nomination committee where go be constituted by members from the Bar Association, members from SLAJ, members from Labour Congress, members from the Interreligious Council, youth groups, women's groups. Let them come together, let them form themselves into a body. And that body, then they open the application for anybody who is competent. That person they apply to the body, and that body they vet, and the vetting for the public. That body they vet, and anybody who is suitably qualified, then they present the 3 names then to the president. So the president will choose one among them 3 names then because they don't want waiting happen, in the 2023 elections. They repeat. So they've been proposed, say them for amend subsection 3 of section 32 of the Constitution. That's now in recommendation 36. Clearly states, say them for do this. Now they don't go with recommendation 36. We suggest say them for amend subsection 3 of section 32 now Parliament. We don't do first reading. After the first reading, the ruling bench avoid the document, the document. When they avoid the document, we just see president revert to the extant law, when at the current constitution, we prone to where they about for be amended, and decide for choose the chief electoral commissioner. So meaning, the president they say, whether una amend them more, una no amend them more, and they go ahead for choose. And if he choose, it means say, we don't go back to the problem where resolution 36 they try for solve in the recommendations.
When you talk to the government representatives, they can tell you, say, there is a law in existence, that's the 1991 Constitution, where give the president the power for appoint the chief electoral commissioner. And the APC, they say the president for wait. Another point that if the president continue for wait, the time for election calendar they elapse, and that will affect the appointment.
No. Let me make this clear. Now, we for don't say president for wait this if the amendment mean differ. The amendment in our parliament. Of course, on several occasions, we don't go with bill in our parliament on the same day. We do first reading, we do second reading, we do third reading, we pass them into law. We don't go on several occasions. But this amendment, from when they learn in parliament, deliberately they left out.
You think the time don't elapse for them deliberate on our debate time?
No, it no elapse.
Constitution?
Now they tell you, the one way we want amend, they always they delay them so that president will go by the old constitution. But from when they do first reading, then they delay and deliberately so that at the end of the day, they will give excuses where we will not go wait.
And when we start this interview, you say the parliament day on the recess. You don't think that recess could be one of the reasons then?
For
we delay the debates.
Why you go give recess? Not on the 10 days so they go recess. We always now around in season when they go recess, September, October, then we get recess. So this recess is very, very uncommon. This recess uncommon.
I think say this recess will not get so now get anything with the amendment constitution debates.
Well, no, in fact, because Naimeka say na deliberate attempt for delay the process.
The recess.
The recess all na deliberate attempt for delay the process. Yeah, because we feel say if we all look forward say let this 2028 elections not be like the last one. They go ahead for go choose, you understand, go by the current constitution we already about for be amended. Now as they go by the current constitution Anokia. You need for go appoint somebody where the opposition don't get clear-cut corruption about her in the last election.
But that's an allegation.
Not to, I will tell you how. I will tell you, not to allegation.
But say somebody is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
I will tell you what happened. Like you this illustrative example. Not on Kolimba. Yeah, not an illustrative example from what happened at Tom Kolimba. Tom Kolimba, we been get elections day. And the elections so we been get, at the end of the day, the APC candidate, not to Tom Kolimba, sorry, Kwenadogo, the APC candidate beats the SLPP candidate by 90 votes. The SLPP candidate gets 49 votes. Yeah? So where they don't collate, before they can read the result, now the ECSS staff will be had one before the 49.
That ECSS staff now being Edmond Alpha?
No, at the Camde, not to be Abu Kandi. Now the ECSS staff had one, so it go 149. In fact, as they add the 149, now they honorable Aaron Aruna they pick them up. They say no, one no been there before. And now 49 now calculate. They begin show polling station by polling station. Edmond Alpha now been in charge. So what he do there? He pull the ECSS staff na do. He say come out na do. What you do so na criminal act. So the ECSS staff go na do. Then they decide say they not for done for collect na Kwenadogo. Then for can done for collect na do. When they can at all now, Edmond Alpha will be done pull out na he now say yes na be 149.
Maybe they be don't reconcile later.
No. He agree because that's even now, even as we dey talk so, the votes then the stations by stations. Wait, at all given time, you know they ever give 149.
Whose capacity be the act another election?
Well, I know say na him be in charge. I don't know whether if na be regional or na district, but na him be in charge.
But even that na allegation by Salon law is not found guilty of criminal offense.
Well, me don't know how you defend person guilty. Well, maybe.
But then you say pass you go court.
Well, interestingly, now you find out say even now up till now they never make the council go taking seat because they know everything they do na criminal something. Now something way. And one thing we for pray God for na this country, let people they not lose hope by elections. In any way, in no disassociating himself with any, and in fact, we find a more disassociating himself with any, and in fact, we find a more involved than the head, because not the head being in charge of the 149 where they change, the 49 where they change to 149. So we find and say it's dangerous than the head.
If the APC they raise concern about the 2023 election. The other side, when the SLPP also be the raise concern about 2012 election, 2007 election, and all of these Edmond and 2018 election, Edmond Alpha been at ECSL and be all senior position.
Well, now make enough for the day again. Because you know it don't then several elections and then the raise bone of contention for the elections. Now that make enough for the day again.
Who that for the day?
Who that competent? Remember say. After all that competence nine for the day.
There is this allegation from
members
Indolo Gevao that una they push the CGG boss or new boss we na Marcela Sambasi say for be the chief electoral commissioner.
Anybody
in any way don't come up from the APC.
Anybody will level-headed. He ain't talk so because he knows not to APC they choose Uda for the chief electoral commissioner, not to APC, not to international partners, not to everybody. Now the government, the president they choose.
If the president and they choose, they don't choose the Alpha. The APC get issues that
yes.
People think say maybe we not get option.
No, not to be responsibility for choose, and we no one take that responsibility from the president. Neither will they amend the constitution from the search and nomination committee. APC has never suggested Uda for being chief elector. Now, just part of the propaganda where they
and
get.
The appointment, the president, according to State House, then do consultation. The APC, is it 12 political parties or 14 political parties, 12 say yes, and the two say no.
Again, you get for ask yourself, say, then other political parties, then they waiting they get for loss.
But they are registered.
Now they say, waiting they get for loss. Go through the history of the past elections. Yeah? Then tell me, then 14 political parties, then 12 political parties then, where they talk about, you understand? Who that don't get stick in any of the elections. Who that don't get stick. So now because they don't get nothing for us, now that make them they say. But me, I don't talk to two SLPP people them. People with the SLPP, maybe we elect this country, where they say, but president gets 8 million people for appointing in this country. 8 million. Out of the 8 million, why you go appoint somebody where already, if he do something self-way straightforward, then go say no, this person here, he don't already. So you know, I'm not gonna name them. Why? I'm not gonna name them because, well, for obvious reasons. But these are people who elect salon, we say no. If you appoint that mandate, you don't already put the election in a funny situation.
You said the APC no one appoints for the president. The president ain't get
not on the APC responsibility.
Yes, and the president don't appoint. The APC get issued the that.
Yes.
What next?
Yeah, because we don't. I don't make it clear to you. Say, under this circumstance, you know they go appoint somebody where they don't clearly get doubt over. You understand? And let's tell you, when make SLP the recommendation 36. Is they among they among the divergent, so they among the convergent. The convergent na agreement them between where SLPP say yes, where APC say yes to, and they all agree say yes. One of the contributing factors, Nadani. So if they not be no say, if they not be sure say Nadani, don't for agree. So the recommendation.
We're talking about doubts. Doubts is common as salon. Everybody they suspecting company when it comes to APC, SLPP. That suspicion in any way for warrant somebody not for
suspicion different. Like when me and you do so, if me and you don't travel one time, we don't go Ghana and you be back, then me dollar lost me. You understand? And I for go Ghana back, then say let me say hold me back. Me I go allow you hold me back. So that if you not ever hold me back it, I go say okay, well I get it right. But we don't hold me back, then I don't go.
So is it because of that 149? They make the
then a contributing factor. And all of what happened now the 2023 elections, you know, hear interviews of Edmond Alpha, where he publicly talks nothing not get for be different with the 2028 elections.
That's self go like to debate. Somebody go say they misunderstand them.
You say nothing not get for be different. You not say you not even the exclusive, you not even the exclusion. Like say you say we're waiting here for be different now, we go publish the result. Now they tell you whether the context, whether no context. If you say anything not they be different, now the same way, it means say we are not plan back for project the result, we are plan back for read results we not come off from the tally center, we are plan for do. So in fact, you mean say you not even accept say anything go wrong in the past elections.
And that's make APC worry at all?
APC no go ever worry for 2028 elections. I'll tell you that with every assurance. You na a journalist, you get for them in this country after the elections. Now election will win. Okay. But we no one take anything for granted as we go through.
The program now question time we look at you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and today we guest the opposition leader in our parliament, Honorable Abdul Kago, where they state the party position on the appointment of Edmond Alpha the last election, and we look at now the boycott will happen now, Honorable Abdul Kago, and Honorable una sit at home now, and though you say Parliament day in recess, what will happen if the 30-day sitting requirements of the boycott elapse?
Well, I can't tell you, we na a party. This is not a party decision. This is not a party decision. And according to the PI system, where they can impose in we the first one they turn down, and the second one they make the call. But here we are as a party, the second one they know all don't go make commitment to the party, a party office. See if they call them, none of them back when they go, because it's a party decision.
When I ask them not for go and they volunteer not.
Now they voluntarily talk so because most of the one they waiting at the second list, therefore they na parliament now. But now because of the rigged election make them not in a parliament. Like for example, Poloko will be supposed to get 10 members of parliament more than 6 days. So the one that we didn't attention now. Now because of we encourage all waiting go through 2023, now make we know go.
What in the assurance with the APC gets say the second list, everybody really did go adhere and go by the party.
I say they don't go make commitments.
But we don't see this before. We say when I start with boycott, we get 2 honorable members of parliament, we still go parliament against the wish of the party.
After that, today, who's one back go?
No, because maybe we are not boycott again. This time
we don't boycott. We don't boycott.
So, whose mechanism we don't put in place for get control of the one them we being at the second list for make them know?
That's why you say they don't go make commitments in the party office.
In which form? Then take undertaking. In which form?
They no need for take undertaking. As a political party, the party know how them can do. So like I tell you, they don't take full. No, they take out. We not to that kind of party where they charm beef. Only charm beef.
So you don't for any party with the charm beef?
Of course, yeah, we know they could do the way they go and say that beef way we make people picking the eat, it go affect them. Only charm beef.
Anyway, that allegation and we go debate for another day, honorable. And I still on this boycott. When una the boycott, now people they una the represent.
Yes.
Before una boycott.
Yes. I'll tell you. Nobody know the now constituencies there. Where they reach the people than we. Like for example,
in this situation,
they come. Now the question and the answer. So, like me, every weekend, of course, you know now, you say now man. Every weekend, I did me. You know, I know they jump down the weekend.
Well, you know to know the MP.
They come. All other MPs. Now I'm understanding that they what we get and what we say. Say we for always reach to. In idleness, people in the stations for money till net where they count people and the votes they no count. If you say the people are happy, if you say the people are glad, what it matter most to the people now for let them voice be reflected in the composition of parliament. And they don't make them the clear to be.
Honorable, whose evidence when I get as a party that when a grassroots agree to this boycott?
You they say evidence. So they all the kind of houses them. Sometimes we engage the people. I don't work on a plenty attire basis them. You understand? We don't consult with you people. And this is now one. Now one. No, it's not about me. Later you first. Later you.
Plenty APC.
No, later yes. Later you.
Do they have?
Of course. Later you. We as members of parliament they meet. We meet on weekly basis, and in all of we meetings them. You know, the reports they will get from the people them. Una self una can do a vox pop. Now most of them constituencies then they represent. Let una give people their opinion. Say this time around, then vote them, then for count them. We not forget a situation where they go, people that don't snap all the understand where they read the result, waiting people and vote them.
This time is not about votes being counted.
No, now they begin. Now they begin.
In
now
this
the CC they announce.
When I make answer them clearly that this now you they take and this now so they go.
Pass somebody want underrate or underestimate the thinking of Sierra Leoneans them. In fact, Sierra Leoneans them, you know, not only with people there are people where you know even the political party where they say no, but then people they don't pass mark. Una not take this again from them. Una not allow them again for can put somebody where they don't give you results where we not vote for. The thing then are government here. Oh, you get 8 million people there for a point. If you want to go by subsection 3 of 32, appoint somebody where not be ever involved in any corrupt elections. In any election we feel say a get problem, go appoint her. Then a young people.
When I put a press release, they communicate about the boycott and the decision we the APC don't take and the engagement when I don't do with the second list. This press release come after when I don't take the decision. Somebody will say, why do I not communicate first to the public to followers then before I take the decision?
No, the party communicates.
But the only communication we see,
now waiting you they see is different from waiting they happen.
So not get any code?
No, not a code. I will tell you why. Before the party they result for boycott, there is someone a meeting of all councillors, then someone a meeting of all MPs, and then tell them say before the meeting we need for consult for waiting on people and feeling, waiting on people and thinking. We go to the meeting. In fact, the meeting will go all MPs, all councillors, not even one person say no boycott. Everybody agree consensusly before the decision was taken. If the decision not be taken, almost.
What will they do for maintain the second list? Or when MPs that we sit at home? No, it's they talk about somebody where they work, you go they receive salary.
It's not. This is beyond salary.
But somebody need.
This is about the. No, it's not. That's a you. That's
honorable.
No,
you're a leader. You're not a leader. But
you.
some people they up on salary or the second list self one gonna parliament and get something.
Okay, let answer you. This is beyond salary. Yeah. You know, we say they will take salary, then they give anybody for go read result. You say, okay, because they go take salary, now accept to that they go read result. As a nation, una say when a journalist they una for be worried. Because una all na before una 2023 elections take place. Now before una the even MCC then tag them to the implementation of the agreement for national unity and its tripartite recommendations. Salon don't be na a public domain now where they make example of rigged election. That rigged election they destabilize country. Yeah? So that they for more concerned people than the mere salary where people they go take.
Now, for concerned people than the mere salary, this salary debate don't come. We get the deputy spokesperson for the APC. We are Honorable Ben Mansare, Alpha Ben Mansare, and also the last time we get the chief minister. We the person we the chair the tripartite secretariat or the agreement where they represent government. He says somebody we not deserve salary.
No, that's you.
Una still expect salary.
No, that's you. There has not been any country where MPs that don't boycott, where they seize their salary. It not ever happened.
At this moment.
No, I tell you now. No, I tell you now. Waiting at the normal practice. I tell you waiting at the normal practice. No. You expect salary. Why not? Me a member of parliament. But I tell you. No, listen me. Give me small time. You see, now one of them perception then they go and blindfold Salarionians. Hey, when sit down house, you know they work. It is that's a SNPP says don't boycott from governance. So they withdraw all the elected officials then from governance. They will still being paid because they are elected officials. Then they pay you from the day when they elect you, not just from the day when you go inside parliament. So. In fact, the constitution says from the day when they announce you as member of parliament, enough for take 28 days before going in the parliament session. At the camp, give me small time. Parliament session for beginning. So for that 28 days, they all they work. But then they pay you because you're an elected official. It don't mean say when you boycott sitting, you know they represent the people level. It don't mean say you know they go to your constituency. It don't mean say you know they do you work as member of parliament. It means say you protest. And if you in fact there are more than in fact I do a thesis on the role of parliament. You know, I compare 10 parliaments then at the world, and I over 200 and something pages. Now I do, yeah. There are more than 100 to 100 parliaments then where you go list down where they don't boycott, yeah, where they boycott. But there has never been say where they boycott. Hey, we dey hold their salary. Hey, we dey do this. No, because when they boycott, they don't relinquish them their seat. They don't relinquish their position as members of parliament.
What did the law say if you don't go parliament for 30 days?
After 30 sitting, even the 30 sitting where you don't go, then they pay you. Now after 30 sitting, then they set a committee on absenteeism. In that committee, then they invite you back for let you go get you see. You know they come one tell. In fact, there is a case law. Yeah, in 2002, John Kaifa Smart and others versus the Speaker of Parliament. When they go, then pull Kaifa Smart then a Parliament. Yeah, then pull them a parliament. When they go to High Court, Supreme Court, the Supreme Court then turn down the decision. They reinstate them back. Even Speaker may not announce so inside the well. Say the people they are not members of parliament again. They reinstate that because they feel say in the process of them setting up the committee, they don't follow the standing orders of parliament.
So you convince you when they lost my city after 30 days of sitting?
No, you know they lost your seat automatically. Then they set a committee on absenteeism. That committee they invite really standing others.
Is it that we reach that state, stage, or that stage where the APC go there now host for 30 sitting?
Well, it depends on how government really for make sure say we sit down and negotiate this and get
what do we negotiate?
Wetin we want negotiate like how?
Yes, you say let government negotiate with government.
We don't say Edmund Alpha just because of wetin he don't do another by election and because of the role we play in 2023. President can appoint another person.
But president now don't appoint this person. He don't go through consultation. He don't appoint. He don't go interview. He don't be approved by parliament. He don't take oath of parliament. And the president, where he administer oaths, in statement say, Edmund Alpha is the chief electoral commissioner from today. And the Minister of Information on Daily Democracy, Good Morning Salon, say, the president not get power for pull Edmund Alpha again as chief electoral commissioner. The APC, they say, unless this man come on as chief electoral commissioner, they will not go to parliament. Somebody go say it's like una dey waste powder per condom.
No, not to waste powder per condom. Waiting never will not don see na salon. Or that tell you say Adi Macaulay, president will get power for pula, for put bank pala. Or that tell you.
So when I hopeful say
no, that tell no, listen no more. Give me small time. You see, we get offices there where they get security of tenure. We get offices there where they get security of tenure. But for the sake of salon, for the sake of peace and tranquility, for the sake of decorum during elections, for the sake of public trust, Edmund Alpha can resign. He can resign.
Is it that one record for a resignation like President
Saka?
No.
He can resign. We don't see that. Give you illustrative example. Waiting the one don't see na salon. Adi Macaulay gets security of tenure as provided for in the ACC Act. But still the pull they say commodity. Even though
you know lawmaker.
Yes, me na
what
lawmaker.
What did the law say?
How
did they put
Naimeka say he can resign because me na lawmaker. The chief electoral commissioner get right for resign.
But
they get right.
But order they call for the President Saka. Other people they call it.
No, he can resign.
So the president
maybe the one the way they say president for Saka, not to lawmaker then. But me as lawmaker, he can resign.
You think Edmund, if I will don't reach that height day, we president don't watch among 8 million people appoint him. If we reach that position like that, you don't think he will be disappointing to the president?
If I for the president in one be disappointed for the sake of the peace of this country.
He's the fountain of honor.
Of course, he's the fountain and he's a Sierra Leonean.
And you think that's safe for Edmund Alpha?
He's a Sierra Leonean.
And you think that's safe for Edmund Alpha?
Why not be safe for him? You dey risk Edmund Alpha alone for the sake of this whole country.
And you see the possibility.
The sake of this whole country for one man.
You see the possibility.
No, listen, no, for one great man, if Musa na the stumbling block, other person no dey. For one great man who for only country hostage.
You think you see?
Who for say no, but this man he don't conduct bad election. This man don't go read results wey not to people dem vote for. But don't still maintain am.
You see the possibility for them resign?
Why not? If you like this country. If they want for law move ahead as a nation, if they want for let Sierra Leone be peaceful, if they want let Sierra Leone be let the election be process be get public confidence.
You don't propose.
No, we don't need for proposal at all. We don't need for no not for the follow all the debate. They don't say we not in a parliament right now because of waiting they happen. They know. They all know. They don't say we're not in a parliament because of waiting they happen.
And you think say by this all those who that you said one go watch no more resign.
No anybody will make this country, even if na XLPP person, they will tell president say no, the opposition get.
But you see
this person they don't conduct election.
Una not go Edmund Alpha in interview. Una not go in approval. But at the end of the day, you see Edmund Alpha in dance steps then. We should say he wholeheartedly welcome the position and this one boycott or sit at home, not get anything on her.
He don't get anything on her. Not because he don't like salon. Or not because people in the we want less see salon they run the way they run so. Like I tell you, the country the way they run now, PSSF as opposition or what they run so. So somebody has to be bold for comfort. So not to the salon this one.
And you think a civil disobedience not the way forward for the APC?
Those one are civil disobedience.
For not for go parliament and not for take part.
Civil disobedience different from boycott. Boycott is parliamentary.
What about the other? But this is not only
listen me.
Might be leader of the opposition.
Na salon the ruling establishment then get the media people away they stunt as if boycott na something wey na taboo. Enough forever.
But this is not only limited to parliament.
This is enough for this.
All the local
boycott. Now they say boycott is parliamentary. In 2012, in fact, that they force SNPP. Now they force.
But this one
begin boycott governance.
This one limited to them. APC don't boycott governance.
Now they force. Now they force begin boycott.
So this is on that.
No, not on that. Now for that, I tell say boycott is parliamentary. Boycott is a democracy. Now, salon you go see that not they protest, but protest also is part of democracy. So all of them things that they were an ingredient of democracy. Let them them people are they don't pass mark. Una not take this again from them. Una not allow them again for camp put somebody where they don't give you results we will not vote for.
Then reason here, where the leader of opposition at parliament, Honorable Abdul Kagbu, they say, not in place according to the presidential
I go as the leader and I meet Honorable Mohamed Bangura as a suspended member of the party.
But he's still representing the party.
He is a suspended member of the party.
You not get control over that?
The party self not get control because the meetings that we then will call members of parliament and will call Mohamed Bangura as a member of parliament from the opposition. So there is a total link between him and the party.
What about Honorable Thompson?
The same applies for him. Now they suspend.
There comes in the leadership. Honorable, you meet them, don't suspend Honorable Mohamed Bangura. These are your members. What do you don't do for bring them back to the party as a leader?
Well, again, he not get for be on the own side no more. I don't do a lot where I'm not going to talk here.
Why you know what talking? Because they, at the end of the day, they will blame you that it's during your tenure that we get APC members when they vote against the wish of the party.
Not to me tenure.
But this is your tenure.
No. I will make it clear. You
are the current leader.
No, I can. Then go the me not be obey the party, me not become leader yet. Yeah. And now one thing, for when I be leader, I not ever feel say I discriminate against them. You know, Honorable Thompson, you go to my office, me, Honorable Mohamed Bangura will be talking common. There is no segregational gap. At don't extend that olive branch. But again, the willingness get for come off from them for no say no, and for listen to my party. If I go to parliament, na my party na give me symbol. If I not listen to my party, na mean say I don't disobey my party.
Another thing, in terms of you having full control over your members. There was a debate in Parliament and there was a voting on the removal of the Auditor General, Rationale. There was a secret ballot. And when they checked, they find out, say, sitting APC MPs votes for the removal of Rationale against the wish of the party. Your party come out, say they set up a committee for do investigation. That shows that people will come out behind you, vote against the wish of the party. And when I say when they set up a committee, since then we don't see reports, we don't see results.
Interestingly, the party, like I say, a political party different from any other organization. The party can decide for say, well, let we take say, because if they can get the number for pass the constitution, when are 2/3 will they been get, set up a commission, a committee, and the committee investigates. And the committee come up with the recommendations where they communicate with 3 members of parliament. We don't make it very difficult for a member of the opposition now vote against the party position.
What about the investigation we want to set up?
Not only Mrs. have been investigate me.
Where the reports?
You cannot be a judge in your own court. I tell you, say Mrs. they investigate me.
But where the report?
When the party decide not for make the report public, but then decide say when law we ensure say we get internal remedy, and that internal remedy, as far as I'm concerned, it don't work. Because
and that Rationale appears not to the first time. When they put Honorable Dr. Cheno Abbas Bundu as speaker, there was also an election for Singapore.
Oh yes,
there was an election.
Yeah.
And also we get votes from the APC.
I will explain to you.
So under your watch, the APC members always on the vote.
No, I will explain to you for the speakers in Yun. In the speaker in election, SLP no ever get 2/3. I will explain. Allow me no more. I will explain to you. What I will tell you. After 2/3, after 2 terms, because they vote 3 terms for 2/3. If they not get them, then they not to simple majority. After the 2 terms, where they vote for 2/3, where they not get them, or say no, remember they already inside. We all decide now on a simple majority because whichever way it go away, so we all decide for vote for her. But we just be one point say they're not going to make 2/3 in parliament.
So you ask them for votes. But even the time we not be ask them, some of them vote against.
No.
This still drive me to the issue of the second list. That at the end of the day, we don't see MPs then come out to go vote or can a parliament like how Honorable Mohamed Bangura and Honorable Thompson did.
Well, something let's say at most okay, let's assume because you the count Mohamed Bangura and Honorable Thompson. Let's assume say they get 2 people back from their own list. So you go on the parliament where you forget 135 ordinary members of parliament. You go get we forget 54 from the opposition. You go get 4 more. You go 1.
No.
You will get everybody.
When I would deny the fact that APC need to take part in parliament, or not take part in monarchy in approval.
Say again.
When I get 2 members of parliament, say when I not take part.
We will not take
When I
part
would deny
as
the
a
fact that
party.
we not take part as a party.
No, we will not take part. We will not take part. As a party, we make a position.
When I get 2 members.
No, them members, and I don't tell you, say they have been excommunicated from the party. Excommunicated in the sense they
Why
are
they still
under
represent
suspension.
now?
Now, because when you suspend a member, they know they lost in seats in the parliament, except you expel them based on section 77 1K. As you expel them. And APC no go expel anybody until we get the National Delegate Conference. We give you the right. Now the only authorized body that we get the right for expel a member.
When you talk about parliament, there is this issue of this syndrome of members of parliament taking bribe or receiving, especially from the opposition, receiving from government or the president. As leader of the opposition, you don't in any way receive any incentives from President Bio or the SLP government for bend down for particular decisions and for pass.
No, one day.
You know what they do?
One day. I'm not denying, say, President Bio not on send money for members of parliament there. You know, even we as members of parliament there, anytime we go fenam, you know, like official, like for example, when we go fenam the last step, or we present a very strong case on the implementation of the tripartite agreement and the recommendations that we will make a case very, very seriously. You understand? At the end of the day, we want to come out to the president and they say, yeah, on our transport.
Why we not reject them?
Why we not reject them? Because basically we not feel say basically we and the president or basically the winner enemy or we go there because we make the position very clear.
How much money do you know?
In fact, not so we not make you. Now we at the SLPP there. Now we say on our
show. Amos.
Anyway, you are not talking about.
Maybe
no. But
what is he giving that for? Is it for transport refund or is it unable to
all presidents they do that day. All presidents, even Anis Baikoma when he was in office, when he go for night, say yeah, on this. But in no uncertain time, we don't tamper with any of the decisions then. Where we stand for, we stand firm from as opposition. You know, we don't ever. In fact, the first day we go for president, then we don't want to secret. Love it secret. You know, love we get secret. No camera, no this. Now me say no. I say, but before we declare, we don't take authority from the party. As everybody know, we don't make them public. So while can go public. So we not to compromise with position. In no
party, we never. Person never approach you for say, Honorable Bikago, only small thing
for
any reasons as a leader of the opposition.
No,
say of this decision.
No.
And
in fact,
and the people they go for approval, the no one day meets Wuna.
Na crime.
It need happen.
No. When you go for approval to me. No. When you go for approval to me, no.
Honorable, we look at the issue of the APC and the parliament. You, not leader, you in any way get decision when they take na parliament, when you know they take control from railway line. I mean the APC headquarters.
Well, now one of the things that now they are very grateful to the party. The party don't give me free hand for operating as leader of the opposition.
But something describe you as yes sir man to the party.
Yes sir man.
Yes. You always answer yes sir to the party and directives from railway line.
One thing where I want to tell you now that I'm loyal to the party because I believe in the ideologies of the party. I believe in waiting the party.
But that means if you take directives from them.
They come. The party no dey direct me. Always the party give all elected officials the free hand for operate. When it comes to anything for parliament, now me the party they ask, say what you want to do. Then they ask me, then they consult with me. Not so a leadership where they say no, you take the car or hold you up. No. The party now we they ask. Una draft something. Una give you an opinion. Una give that this now the kind of respect we don't enjoy from the party.
And we una they keep the balance between the APC headquarters and operations of Parliament?
Of course, APC headquarters don't get much for doing about the operations of Parliament. We as members of Parliament, one thing we're grateful for, now that the party always give you the free hand, then give you the free will. There has never, I can bet you, there has never been a bill in Parliament, or there has never been an agreement, or there has never been anything in Parliament. Any party go tell you, now so na for go, now so na for go, now so na for go. All the tendering don't take position. Oh, see, this is not the position of the opposition. Now we draft up na Parliament and present them to the party endorser. They'll be called members of Parliament and share with them.
Honorable, we round up this program now, and there is this argument from a lawyer, so we send them around, that when for don't table the tripartite agreements, unity agreement at Parliament and debater. So it will become a law. Yeah. The APC in any way we will see una push for that. So this will become a law, not a gentleman's agreement.
I'm on Liberty TV. Kosa make me feel very clear. In fact, there was one point in time where people let me say, now because they not ratify the agreement in the Parliament, now that make the government don't go ahead for appointed monarch. No, not because of that. Even if they ratify the agreement, it become a ratified agreement. And not annul any section of the Constitution. Yeah? The Constitution still remains the Constitution until it is amended. Yeah? So somebody could say that that ratified agreement they all get so the Constitution pass now that make we they use the Constitution. So not because we know ratify them. In as much as we said don't be push for let them ratify, but somebody not will say that because they not ratify and make government do it in the one do so. No.
Honorable Plenty, thank you for joining us at today's edition of the program Question Time.
Plenty, thank you back for that. And one thing I will make very clear, as a leader, we always get we work in do. Like for example, like in my office, 1 or 2 SLPP MPs can go fend me. But if they want to go, I will must put transport and give them back.
Okay. Thank you for joining us at today's edition of the program. Honorable Abdul Kago, leader of the opposition now of Parliament, and we been to talk about the decision for boycott in leadership now Parliament. And so far, waiting, it would describe and waiting at the next move. Plenty thank you. The this edition of the program Question Time will left you for today. Plenty thank you to me, producer Cherno Jalo and Michael Sambola, and Very Kamara Bangura. We make us live on Facebook, and also Fenela Edith Stonti. We make us live on Facebook. So then, Musa Kamara, they say bye bye. Next week, same station, same frequency, same time. And same program, but fresh edition.
You know what time it is? Youth man, question time. Youth man, question time. If we land for ask questions for things them where they happen. Our sweet nation, you name the resources.